Jungkook, the youngest member of the global boy band BTS, is known not only for his talent in singing and dancing, but also for his intelligence in investing. At a young age, Jungkook has built a strong financial portfolio, one of which is through property investments. His steps in the world of real estate show his far-sighted vision in managing his wealth. Recently, reports revealed that Jungkook has made significant investments in the property sector in South Korea. His decision to invest in real estate not only reflects his personal interest in high-value assets, but also confirms his understanding of economic trends that can provide long-term benefits. As an artist with an extraordinary income, Jungkook realized the importance of income diversification, and property became one of the best choices in his long-term financial strategy. South Korea, especially Seoul, has a very competitive property market. The price of land and apartments in the city center continues to increase, driven by high demand and limited land. For investors, this market offers great opportunities, but it is also full of challenges, such as strict government regulation and intense competition. As a public figure, Jungkook certainly has access to a variety of information and financial advisors who can help him make the right decisions. By looking at the upward trend in property prices in elite areas such as Gangnam, Itaewon, and Hanamdong, Jungkook seems to understand that investing in this sector can be a growing source of wealth. Some reports said Jungkook had bought properties in areas known to have high sales values. This shows that he not only follows the trend, but also has a mature strategy in choosing the location that has the best growth prospects. That Jungkook's decision in buying property is not only for personal residence, but also as an investment asset. Many celebrities choose to buy property with the intention of renting it out or reselling it when the market price increases. Against the backdrop of a stable South Korean economy and growing property demand, this strategy makes perfect sense. Jungkook himself once bought a luxury apartment in an elite area of Seoul. Interestingly, he is also known to sell one of his properties at a considerable profit, which suggests that he is not only buying to own, but also considering the long-term investment aspect. Jungkook's courage in conducting real estate transactions shows his understanding of market fluctuations. He seems to not only rely on income from the entertainment industry, but also build wealth through more stable and sustainable ways. That Jungkook's decision to invest in property has had a considerable impact, especially on his fans who are mostly the younger generation. In the entertainment industry, not a few artists are experiencing financial difficulties after their popularity has declined. However, with a smart investment strategy, Jungkook showed that an artist can build a secure financial future beyond his music career. But today's young generation is increasingly aware of the importance of investing early on. Many of them began to look for ways to better manage their finances, including through property. Jungkook, as a public figure of great influence, indirectly encouraged this awareness. With his success in the world of investment, he proved that having a good understanding of finance and investment can provide financial security in the future. In addition, Jungkook also showed that investment does not always have to be high risk. Property is one form of investment that tends to be stable compared to stocks or cryptocurrencies. While there are challenges such as maintenance costs and property taxes, the gains made in the long run are often greater. Looking at the existing trend, it is not impossible that Jungkook will continue to expand his investment portfolio in the property world. With the connections and resources at his disposal, he has a great opportunity to develop a broader investment strategy, including perhaps expansion abroad. Several other Korean celebrities have started investing in overseas properties, such as in the United States and Europe, which offer markets with different growth opportunities. If Jungkook decides to invest overseas, he could follow in the footsteps of some of his fellow professionals who have bought properties in major cities such as Los Angeles, New York, or London. These cities not only offer a lucrative property market, but also provide access to a wider global business network. On the other hand, if he chooses to remain focused on the South Korean market, he will most likely continue to invest in premium areas that have high property values. With steady economic growth, the demand for property in Seoul's strategic areas will continue to increase. Jungkook's property investment is a living proof of a smart and visionary financial strategy. At a young age, he has understood the importance of diversifying income and building wealth through assets that are of long-term value. His decision to invest in the real estate sector shows that he not only relies on the entertainment industry, but also plans his financial future carefully. With his growing popularity, Jungkook has the potential to continue expanding his property investments, both inside and outside of South Korea. Not only does this move inspire the younger generation to be more investment literate, but it also provides a clear example that success in the entertainment industry can be offset by smart financial strategies. Looking ahead, the world will continue to see how Jungkook develops his investment portfolio. If his current steps are any indication, then it is certain that he will not only become a global music icon, but also an accomplished investor who manages to build wealth and financial stability for his future. Jungkook's decision to invest in property also has the potential to affect the real estate industry, particularly in South Korea. As one of the most influential figures in the entertainment world, his every move attracts attention not only from fans, but also from investors and property business people. It is not surprising that after the news of Jungkook's investment spread, the demand for property in the same area increased. This is common in the real estate world, where properties owned by celebrities tend to experience a surge in value due to their exclusivity appeal. Many fans or investors who want to have a residence in the same location as their idol, creating a phenomenon called the celebrity effect in the property market. In addition, Jungkook can also be an example for fellow celebrities in the K-pop industry to be more serious about managing their finances. Not a few artists have experienced financial difficulties after their heyday has passed, mainly due to a lack of long-term planning. However, with more and more public figures beginning to understand the importance of investment, the Korean entertainment industry could experience a shift towards being more financially stable for its talents. If Jungkook decides to be more active in real estate investing, he could also potentially become a property business owner or even a real estate developer in the future. Several world celebrities have taken this step, establishing their own businesses in the property sector and expanding their influence beyond the entertainment industry. The investments made by Jungkook also have a broader economic impact. On a micro scale, the purchase of a property by a high-wealth individual helps to jack up the value of surrounding properties, providing benefits to other property owners in the area. On a macro scale, this kind of investment can help boost the growth of the real estate sector and increase the attractiveness of an area as an investment center. However, there is also another side to note. The growing interest of celebrities and wealthy people in property in certain areas can lead to uncontrolled price increases, making it increasingly difficult for the general public to access. This phenomenon is often referred to as gentrification, where property prices soar due to increased demand from high-income groups, so that local people with lower incomes are forced to move elsewhere. In the context of South Korea,